My mum has always said that time is the biggest healer, but how much time?
Welcome to the You and You podcast with me, Sanjeev Sangha. I hope you enjoy this episode and the podcast, and if you do, please hit like or share it with a friend. In this podcast, we explore a new word every day in each episode and how it's impacted my life and the journey. I looked at time recently, and I have a really lovely friend of mine, which we will discuss, joining me today, Eloise, to discuss time and her views on it. Hi, Eloise.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. We've been trying to organise this for like a year, and you're going to do a couple of sessions with me now, aren't you?
I know, I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you for making the time, and thank you for being so patient with me.
No, well, you're my yoga teacher, and you're absolutely amazing. I think that your sessions are just juicy, as you like to put it.
Juicy and delicious.
They are, especially at 7 a.m, and I think you see me in some quite funny states. It's been like, oh, look, what happened to you? I woke up 5 minutes ago.
People do come in very, very tired, but they do leave very awake, so that's a good thing.
Very energized,
Very energized, yeah.
I think like I haven't been coming as much recently because it's quite interesting. Because it's sunny, I've been going to the park.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a garden, and then I don't get to, in the evenings, I don't want to leave.
I get it, honestly. I find it hard to get up and practice if I'm not teaching.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to be outside. It's so nice. In the winter, I'm like, I'll go to yoga because it's all cozy.
Yes.
And it's dark, and I'm like, I'll just go move my body before I go into like work. But yeah, I get it. In the summer, you just want to be in the sunshine.
When did you get into yoga?
So I stepped on my mat when I ran away, quite literally, to Morocco for about 6 to 8 months. I went on a surfing trip with my brother.
Yeah.
And then came back, and within 3 weeks I had packed up my flat, quit my job, and just moved to Morocco. I was like, surfing is the life for me. I'm going to find a job when I'm out there. So I started becoming this hostess at a surf school.
Nice.
I was working 4 hours a day and surfing 4 hours a day, and it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
And I was living with the resident yoga teacher, and she said, come to yoga for like 3 months, every single day, come to yoga. I was like, nope, it's not for me. No.
I can imagine that happening, yeah.
I think I was I knew what was going to happen. I knew I was never going to get off my mat, but I was so afraid of what I was going to meet when I first stepped on it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no. And then I got on one morning, and as I said, I never stepped off.
Yeah.
And I met so many versions of myself within an hour. And I was like, what is this? And I moved my body in ways that I've never moved it. And I started really connecting with it, even within 1 hour. And I was like, okay, this is where I need to be. And I practiced every single day, if not twice a day after that with her. And then when I came back to London, I practiced every single morning before work. I could not get off my mat every single day. It was a ritual.
I don't think it was going to go this way, but I think yoga and time is quite an interesting concept. Because you have to make that space. And you have to take it slow. And sometimes you just want to get out the class.
Yeah.
You know, the different versions of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Half the time just like, and I normally have a sports watch on because I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh my God, there's still half an hour to go. God, we're going to do the other side.
Yeah. It's like carving out that time for yourself.
Yeah.
Where you're going to, no matter what, meet a version of yourself, release something because of all of the stagnant, sticky energy that we're holding within our body.
Yeah.
Whatever you're moving through, whether it's good, bad, ugly, messy, whatever it is, you're going to meet all of that on the mat, even a tiny bit of it.
Yeah.
And to make the time to do that.
Even if it's ego, because sometimes it's ego about like the space around you, what's going on, and like, oh, they're in my space.
Yeah. Gosh,
it's so good.
They just stepped on my mat.
I really don't like people stepping on my mat.
It's my space. It's your space. It's their space. Just.
It's like I find it so disrespectful when somebody steps on my mat, and I just like because the location that I choose is because I always stop it in the same spot if I can, and it's always where people are going to move. So I always lift my mat so people won't step on it on purpose, as in making a point of like, don't step on my mat.
But it's so true though. People, when they come to practice, and this is what I try and always say, like, it's a safe space for you to just move and breathe in your time. This is the time that you have carved out for yourself.
Yeah.
But your mat is also your safe space. You have this space, and it's literally just you in it. As though you can put up like walls around it, or like a light around it, whatever it is, and you're just moving in your space. And the minute someone comes into it, you're like, oh, that's my space.
Yeah, because I've recently because obviously I've been doing it for quite a few years here now. Sometimes I let people jump onto my mat when they need to, but when someone sticks their foot on it, I'm like, oof.
I know. It's like, oh, what did you just do?
What did you do? Do I like you?
No. There's not enough Palo Santo in this world for that.
And it's like, yeah, but Sad, you're supposed to be zen. You're supposed to be completely zen.
Yeah.
What are your zen vibes going? It's okay. They might have a sweaty, smelly foot. Oh, look, it's got more of a manicure than yours. It's all right.
It's fine. I will be fine. I just need to breathe.
Yeah. I think, the whole yoga mat thing was quite a funny thing, because I used to go to a gym and I used to do yoga there. And people just used to like take their mats back. Like, I've done yoga since, oh my gosh, for like well over 25 years. Quite a bit more actually. But I started at uni a little bit and then I left it. But I found it good. The doctor actually suggested it for me. And then when I came to London, then I started doing a regular practice. And then it took me a while to realise that no one was cleaning the mats. And then there was these like people who were really sweating it out, not doing much movement. And I was like, oh my God, no one's cleaning these. I can't touch these again.
No.
So I went and bought myself a really nice mat, which lasted for quite a while. But yeah. Okay, we should go to time, because we can talk. We wouldn't be able to talk about yoga.
We could honestly talk about yoga for the rest of time.
The rest of time, yeah. Because I think the whole getting into your body thing is quite an important thing for me. And I think that's the way my practice in helping people through different kind of therapies will work. It will be through the body. And it is that connection with the self. And yoga gives me that. So when I don't do it, I feel a bit disconnected. And I think, it's that movement releases energy. And I talk about that in quite a few of the podcasts about creating that movement within yourself to help things release.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So I gave you a list of subjects that I was going to cover, and you said time has become, it's interesting for you at the moment. When did you first realise that time was a commodity where it was actually really valuable? Because I don't think we know when we're younger. I know when my point was, I think. When was yours?
So honestly, it's been since I stepped into my 30s.
Yeah.
When I was younger and when I was in my 20s, it was just, time wasn't mine.
Yeah.
And it wasn't precious. And it wasn't exchanged with other people's or other things, or like the exchange wasn't balanced.
Yeah.
I felt like I gave so much time, but also to so many different things. Like my time was just so thinly spread.
Yeah. So did you feel like you were learning lots, but like not necessarily enough, or was it just that you were trying to do everything?
I was trying to do everything. Because I was young, I had all this energy as well. I was like, I can do everything, every single minute of every day, whether it's my job, my friends, my family, anything, exercise, activities, going away, traveling, I can do it all.
So what was the point that made you realise, actually, that's not necessarily how you want to live anymore?
It was funny because I genuinely woke up on my 30th birthday and I was like,
which was yesterday, of course.
Obviously, thank you so much. It was not 5 years ago.
Don't worry, I've got a few more years on top of that.
wiser years.
I don't know about that.
Love it. Yeah, I woke up on my 30th birthday and everything changed for me. It was though I had this huge shift. And I was like, hang on, what about me?
Yeah.
I'm making so much time for everyone else, everything else. I'm executive assistant by trade.
Yeah.
All my entire career has been just about looking after someone else and their time. But I wasn't making any time for myself. And the time that I did have after work or on weekends or whatever, I was then just giving away to friends because it was almost like expected because I'd done it for so long.
Yeah.
And suddenly I was like, oh no. I've now turned 30 and actually now I just really want to do me and I want to use my time for myself.
So how did you start how did you start deciding that actually I'm important in my life here?
Setting boundaries, which is one of the toughest things. Saying no. Oh, I've got full body shivers even thinking about it. Saying no to things that like don't serve you or your time.
Yeah.
Putting in boundaries, being like, you don't have to do something every night of the week just because you're not at work or you're not teaching. Like, you can actually just use that time for yourself. Creating also, because of the role that I was playing, the two roles, yoga teacher and executive assistant.
Yeah.
That's all just give. Seeing friends is give.
Well, when you see friends, you can sometimes be nourished
100%,
as well.
100%.
So I think that there's an exchange there, but we're going to talk about that in another episode.
Yeah, we are.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, like in work, I think if you're not necessarily enjoying it and it's not a healthy, there's not the exchange. Your exchange is just then monetary and time.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Then... yeah, but you're not necessarily being hard done to because you're still getting the exchange, but it's not necessarily how you might want it.
Yeah, exactly. And we live in a world where we can't just sit around and make money from doing absolutely nothing. So I don't mind spending time at work because it serves me in other ways. And
you have some really great experiences.
Yeah, exactly.
You have some amazing experiences.
Amazing experiences. You meet incredible people. You learn so much. Like, the exchange is so good for that time that you give to your job.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can get back.
I suppose it's when you start bleeding into other bits, isn't it?
100%. And sometimes the role of an EA, your time is also needed outside of standard work hours and on weekends. And when your time is taken for granted, that's when you start to sort of look around and go, hang on a second, it's 4:30 in the morning. Why is my boss calling me like I'm asleep?
Yeah, and that's just not good. Yeah,
it's my time. And in my 20s, I was very much like, call me at 3 a.m, I'll pick up. Call me at like 4 in the afternoon, I'll pick up any time of day. I was a 24-hour day, 7-day a week PA, fine.
Yeah.
And then in my 30s, I was like, well, no, you need to respect my time because I can't show up for myself and then I can't show up for anyone else if I don't have time to just be and do something that I want to do.
Yeah, like 4 o'clock in the morning is a bit... But that is somebody that's not sleeping and is very stressed.
Travelling as well, different time zones. It happens. It happens. If you've signed up to something like that, that's great. But I couldn't... my 30s came around and I was like, this is just not for me anymore. I can't really...
Yeah, because you're currently looking now, aren't you?
I am looking to go back into that work because, I love my life and my life needs a financial backing, and as much as I love being a yoga teacher, it doesn't financially support me.
Yeah, but you're just being independent and
I want exactly
and real, really.
Yeah, exactly. And actually spending that time working hard creates other forms of time within my life, and it all just seems to sort of marry up with each other.
Yeah, there might be a point where you can sustain a livelihood off yoga, but I think then it has to come through that whole concept of multiple streams and,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh yeah, I've got a yoga program that I'm doing and I'm
Exactly.
doing these retreats and,
Yeah.
you know, engaging with others in a collaborative way. Because like your yoga is pretty great, actually. Like, I find it interesting in the way that you don't necessarily take it down as the spiritual route, which I kind of respect in a way, because there's certain yogas which are, and I love them for that.
Yeah.
And then there's certain teachers, and I know I get the feeling you probably do have a lot of the spiritual lessons just from the way everyone opens up, and there is that sense of it, but you don't like push it down anyone's throat.
No.
And yeah, there's and yeah, you kind of keep it real.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, what I've noticed about time, my own time for me, is when I practice in my own time, it's way more of an embodied practice. It's not necessarily rooted in yoga philosophies and the Eastern sort of philosophies and the ancient scriptures. Like, all of my trainings have been very, very Eastern yoga philosophy trainings. They've all been sort of rooted in that.
Yeah.
However, my practice and what I teach is very much embodied, somatic, and spiritual for sure, but just quite down to earth and sometimes a bit gritty as well, which
You
really need, especially
kind of
living in this day and age and also in this city, you know? You need to get a little bit messy and a little bit gritty.
There's sometimes I'm like, oh my God, what's she going to make me do now?
Yeah, no. Oh God, it's only 7, Eloise, relax. No, we won't relax today.
When you reflect on how you use your time now, what activities or people that make it feel like more meaningful?
So before any class that I teach,
Yeah.
I always make sure that I have an hour just on my own, just to sit with tea, just to journal, just to really think about like how I'm feeling and what like where are my energy levels at.
Yeah.
And like that time is just my quiet time. And it's
Wow. So you go at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I do, so before my 7 a.m. class, I'm up at 4:30.
Okay.
And I sit at home for an hour and I take that time of quiet for myself before I then go into giving.
Yeah.
And it's really important that before any class I have very quiet time, because I just need to understand where I'm at as a teacher, what I can give, like my energy levels, and also like what we're going to do in the class, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not someone that plans classes weeks in advance, because I also come into a room and read the energy levels and I'm like, oh, okay, we have to change this up immediately.
Yeah, so
you know?
you work quite intuitively then, yeah.
Really intuitively. And so that time before a class is really important to me. And then when I've got hours in the day where I can pick and choose what I want to do,
Yeah.
either I'll go to a class or I dance. I dance. Dancing for me is a huge thing.
We'll have to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about techno because I think I've heard you mention that, but I can do a bit
Love
more. I can do a bit more of the like kind of tribal beats.
Well, let's go to an ecstatic dance.
Yeah, we can
That's
do that.
another thing that I'm learning how to do.
Oh, I love that.
It's
I
DJ.
do go to. Oh, you're learning to DJ it.
To create ecstatic dances in Southwest London.
Nice. I'll definitely come to those. I'll be your biggest cheerleader.
Here, please come, honestly.
Because like there's some great ecstatic dances, but sometimes people, I don't know if it's really a conversation to have here. Sometimes I think you can feel a bit uncomfortable depending on who's hosting it.
Sure.
And it might just be the vibe they're in and how they're reading the room. And sometimes, you know, I don't think calling out people is necessarily a great thing.
Calling out people.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I haven't been in a while, but I do love it, and I definitely need to get back into the zone.
Yeah.
I like that. But there's some great ones about.
Yeah, I just want to create an intimate space for people to come and move their bodies without knowing anyone or coming with people. And it's a really sacred space. There's no judgment, there's no comparison, there's nothing like that. And it's a way for other people to use their time in a space where they don't have to go out and drink loads of alcohol, take loads of drugs to have a good time.
Yeah.
You come and drink some cacao, connect to your heart space, and then move your body for an hour, and then you can just go home, go to bed, and you don't wake up hungover.
Well, exactly. And then you're finished by like 10:30.
You're in bed by 11, guaranteed.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I went through a whole year where I went like nearly every week.
Yeah.
And right now, I suppose, because the way I've been working is that I've been waking up in the morning and then I do my exercise or meditations or what have you. Then I work. And then after work, I cook. And then I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And I need to like step it up a bit. But when I step it up, I kind of make myself ill.
Yeah, sure.
But that's just because I haven't been used to, like, my time has changed a lot in how it's been spent as well. You've spoken about energy exchange, and you kind of like talked about your friends and like how you were giving a lot in your relationships. And I've mentioned in the past in my podcast about how people can sometimes uplift us and drain us. How do you decide where you spend your time?
Because I find that my time is quite limited with all of the things that I have going on personally within life and with work and stuff, I am quite picky about who and when I see people. And for me, the best time I have is when I'm with a group of friends and we're sharing food and there's just lots of conversation, and it's not sort of focused around like going out to a restaurant and spending loads of money. It's like at home or at someone's house, and it's cozy, and it's just, I don't know, it feels warm and it feels wholesome. That's my favorite time to spend with my friends.
Yeah.
Because it just feels so relaxed. And I always come away from that being like, that time was so well spent with my friends.
Yeah.
I also love to go out dancing as well. So for me, like, that is a really good use of my time, because every single part of it I love so much. I love the music, I love the energy, I love the space that I go to.
Yeah.
I pick my nights out really, really wisely. I don't just go out for the sake of going out now. I used to in my 20s.
Of course, we all did.
Yeah, exactly. And I definitely don't do that anymore. And I think I will always do something with my time that I know that I will walk away from going, yes, I loved every single moment of that. But if there's anything in my gut or in my heart that goes, I don't know about that, it's a no. Straight away, it's a no. Because I think if I'm already questioning that use of time, and it's not like a full body yes, it's got to be a no, in my eyes anyway.
Yeah, I think, like, I haven't used my intuition wisely, because you're talking about your intuition here as well, and how you use it within your classes and your teaching as well, when you're doing the yoga sessions. I think intuition's quite important, listening to our gut. And I definitely haven't spent my time wisely sometimes. I am not even going to deny it. And I've definitely given it to people where it's been a one-way system, and we can talk about that in the friendship podcast. But it's time is such a valuable commodity, and it is a commodity. I used to say that, you know, we are essentially prostitutes because we sell our time.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds pretty harsh, but we sell our time.
Truth hurts.
It does, doesn't it? People look at me like I'm crazy when I've said that in the past, because I think my time when I was working, I used to work crazy hours. And when you used to work it out, I used to get paid less than an hourly rate as someone that worked in McDonald's. Yeah, I studied for like 10 years. I had like stupid number of letters after my name. Like, who gives one anything about that anyway? But it's just like, people don't respect your time, and that becomes quite hard and unbearable. And that's like, you know, the 3 o'clock calls in the morning, or, you know, when that whole choosing wisely. And I've learned the hard way in a lot of these circumstances around that. And we kind of like, we can say that time is the healer. You know, that's quite an interesting concept. When do you think time has been a healer for you? And have there been moments in your life where only time rather than action has helped you process or recover?
My mum has always said that time is the biggest healer.
Yeah.
And from such a young age, I was always like, this is so hard. I was like, I want to heal whatever situation I was in now. I don't want to wait. This is really hard. This hurts. Like, my heart hurts, or I'm sad, or I'm angry. Like, I don't want to wait for this to be over. Like, just get it done and get on with it type thing. And I went through something quite traumatic when I was 18.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's taken me since then until last year. That's how much time it's taken me to actually make peace with that trauma.
Yeah.
And so in that sense, like, so many people, when you say to them, time is the biggest healer, and so many people are like, but how much time? How much time?
Oh God, it could take forever.
Well, exactly. And when I was 18, I was like, I need to heal now. I need to heal now. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I didn't really understand the concept of healing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I agree with time as a healer. I think over time you have acceptance.
Yeah, true.
So, I've experienced a lot of death. There's been a lot of trauma as well in other ways. And all of those things, whether or not I can say I'm healed from them, maybe, but that's through the work that I've done and the steps that I've taken. But it's actually about the acceptance.
And time gives you that, though, because time gives you the time to do the work.
Yeah, and I mentioned someone passing away, and it's a bit of a sore subject because I didn't get to spend time with them, and when you look at it logically, it's completely out of my control to a certain degree. Maybe when I was in my slightly adult years, when I say slightly, I'm talking about my 30s. Maybe I could have changed that a bit. But it would have been, I think, quite hard for me then still. But I have to accept it and just respect the amount of love that was there.
Yeah.
And know that person knows that I love them. And, it's like with, when my dad died, a friend whose parent had died as well, but when she was a lot younger, she was just like, you're never going to get over it, but you'll learn how to manage it over time. And I think that's the kind of, I just, because like sometimes you kind of think, oh yeah, I've healed from something. Oh yeah, it's okay. And then, if it's with a person, an interaction that happened a while ago, they might do something. And then all of a sudden you're back there and you can feel it all again. And you're like, wow, that was quick. And actually, it's about taking the right steps. And sometimes you can't have the conversation with that person.
No.
But sometimes you need to have the conversations. Because if you don't have the conversations, it's never going to change. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's so complex.
It's so complex. It's so complex. Time is a healer in a sense if you manage that time and your healing processes within it.
Yes.
Because time is what you have.
Yeah.
But how are you using that time wisely?
Yeah. And you can't force the healing either.
No.
And if it's a relationship, like a friendship, actually you might not want to go back there just yet.
No.
And actually sometimes you think you might want to, and then the thought of it just brings night terrors.
That's not what you want in a friendship. Night terrors.
Well, I think...
Hi, it's so nice to see you again after 2 years. You give me night terrors.
Yeah, like, no.
Okay, cool.
But it's happened where people have wanted to be in touch with me again.
Yeah.
And I'm just like... And sometimes it's guys. And then I just remember, like, how they treated me in the relationship. And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with you.
I don't want to waste any more time.
Actually, I don't want to see you. And then they're like... Then they try and put it on you. And you're like, well, actually, you didn't treat me that well.
Yeah.
So why would I want to go there?
You didn't respect my time or me
Or
in
me.
that time. So.
It didn't respect me in that time. That's quite an interesting point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think joy and fulfillment come from big moments that mark time, or from the small everyday kind of tasks?
Okay, this is really important in my view. There are so many big joyful moments that happen in life. There are jobs, trainings, pregnancies, children, family things. Like, there are so many huge things, milestones, birthdays, whatever you want to call them. But
I celebrate me on my birthdays.
yes, yeah, so you should. So you should. But every single day, there is a moment of achievement, even if it's like the tiniest thing, like you just got out of bed, or like, I don't know, cleaning your apartment, whatever it might be.
You can clean mine.
I didn't say that. But all of those things are time well spent because you've decided to do that for yourself or for the greater good of your time. So these big moments in time, these milestones that are always going to happen, birthdays, someone's always going to get married, someone's always going to probably have a child in your life, someone's always going to do something, or you're always going to have these moments.
Yeah.
And those times are always going to be celebrated in some way, some form, some way, whatever. But every single day, you choose to do something with your time that should also be celebrated. The smallest of moments. You know?
I think that it's in the mundane is
Exactly.
the beauty.
Yeah.
It's in that ritual.
It's in your routine.
In your routine. I think routine is so important.
Yeah.
And we all lost it during COVID.
Yeah.
And like now I can't find a routine because I'm so here, there and everywhere with my work.
Hard.
So I try and have a morning one-ish. Ish, and then I need to sort my evening one out. I know all the things that I'm supposed to do. I've said them all and I've done them all to try and help myself. But it's having that moment of bliss, that moment for yourself, isn't it?
Routine, the routines that you set for yourself is time for yourself.
Yeah.
It's that time that you've chosen to do things for yourself. And it's, again, those are the small wins. Those are those small moments when you're like, yeah, I spent an hour reading my book, drinking tea and doing absolutely nothing, but it felt good and that was my time and I chose to do it like that. That's a big win.
Yeah. Well, so talking about that and like almost like those moments where you are by yourself, how we're spending that time with ourselves is really important as much as it is with others. What has sitting with yourself taught you? Because you're saying that you spend like an hour sitting with yourself before a class, which is quite a lot considering you might do 2 or 3 classes a day.
Yeah.
What has that sitting by yourself taught you?
It has taught me to be still in such a crazy life that I lead.
Yeah.
And also, I live in a city, we live in a city that is just so fast paced. It is go, go, go the entire time. The entire time. From the minute you wake up, it's your phone, it's your work, it's your friends, it's your family, it's everything. The stimulation from life is wild, like absolutely wild. And so those moments where I just sit with myself and I just just close my eyes. Maybe it's not even just meditation, but I just like drop in and I'm like, how are you doing? How are you doing? Like, how are you feeling? Yeah. What's going on? And it's just that quiet, it's that still, it's just your chance to actually just like check in with yourself. Yeah. Before you go about and you just move through your hectic life. You just get a moment just to breathe and just to create that just quiet time.
That takes a lot for people to get to the position that you're
100%.
In. Because I think there's a lot of people that would never even consider doing that about just, it's okay. Just be still. Just be still for a moment. Just take a few deep breaths. And let's look at this again, or, either the reflection or just let it all go. It's quite, because breath work's quite interesting in yoga and that release and being still.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah. It's like finding finding the beauty and the space in the pause.
Yeah.
The minute you just pause for a moment and you just go, okay, I'm here. And like, this is just enough. Right now, just being still, this is just enough. My monkey brain can be on fire. But if I'm just still and I'm just here, just let it be, just for a moment, just like let it be. It's okay. You can chill.
You know what people used to say to sing to me? Let it go, let it go. And I'd be like, what do you keep singing to? I don't have children, so it's just like, and it's like, oh, it's that cartoon.
Yeah, my nephew knows all the words. He also has his Elsa dress that he walks around in, and he looks absolutely beautiful the entire time. Yeah. Literally just belts at like 5 a.m. Let it go, let it go. I'm like, oh my God, shut up. But love you so much.
How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
I love
he's so
it. That
cute.
freedom
Yeah.
before everybody else's kind of, oh God, what is it? Everybody else's thoughts about what you should be are projected onto them, and then all of a sudden they change because it's like, because they'll get it from peer pressure when they go to school,
of
the
course.
teachers, and what
He's
have
just
you.
living for him right now.
Yeah, and
he's
that's
just whoever he wants to be every day, and it's so cool.
Oh, that is so cool.
It's so
I like
cool.
that.
He literally he walks into my room and he'll just like open my cupboard and he's like, I want to wear the sequin kimono. And I'm like, of course you do. He's like, and the heels. I'm like, put them on.
Put them on. Just don't create a hole.
Yeah. Just don't go onto those wooden floors and trip and fall. He wears my cowboy boots and he's like, can we go to Sainsbury's and get a croissant? But I want to wear the cowboy boots. I'm like, you literally can do whatever you like. Just be whoever you want to be because I'm obsessed with you. Healthy obsession, obviously.
It's sweet, isn't it? It's nice. That freedom that you have as a child, you kind of, I found that I needed it. I realised when I was in my 30s that actually the things that I loved doing as a child were the things that I was going to get joy from as an adult.
Yeah.
And so, and that was me making things with my hands. And so then I started doing that. But and so it was, a bit of an exploratory thing.
Yeah.
But, we'll leave that for another time. Okay. If time truly can't be regained, how do you personally make peace with the time that you feel like you've wasted in the past?
I don't think any time has ever been wasted, because with whatever you've done in your past, whatever time you spent doing something has been a learning.
Yeah.
And it's been growing.
It's been making you who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't, of course, regrets come through. Of course, you're like, oh, that was such a waste of time. Like, when you haven't done the research and you've cycled to a shop and it's not open, you're like, oh, that was such a waste of time. But it's like, no, it wasn't, because now you know that you're always going to research, check if a shop's going to be open.
Yeah.
If you just try and reset your mind a bit to say that, like, nothing is a waste of time. You are who you are today because of the time that you spent doing all of the mental stuff
that you've done, even the mistakes. I think you learn more from the mistakes sometimes.
Oh, do you know
if you realise you've made them.
100%. This is one thing that I have always appreciated about my parents so much, is they let us go from a very young age to make all of the mistakes that we needed to.
Yeah.
So we never made them again. They didn't wrap us in cotton wool and go, don't do that, or you're going to hurt yourself. Like, fall over, hurt your knee. You're not going to do that again. Well, you probably will. I still do now, but like...
I've seen you in some quite interesting, like... You can teach today?
Wait, why have you got crutches? Oh, okay, fine, you fell over. Perfect. Yeah, that's me. But just, I think, again, like, you make mistakes and you learn from them, and that time making the mistake was all worth it because you learn something, you grow from it. It's your whole, that's the whole point of life, isn't it? Learn.
It is.
Grow.
I think
experience.
It's a journey. It's definitely where you have to understand where your blocks are.
Yeah.
And the time, whether people consider it to be linear or whether or not people consider it to be linear or non-linear. Oh my God. Linear or non-linear is another matter. Yeah. But it's something that journey and the processing, if you manage to have enough reflection and kind of go through those stages of working through whatever issue you're having to work through, because what you'll find is that until you resolve it, and like, you know, for me, it's always been about my relationship with myself and actually trusting myself. And until I've got to that point where I can start doing that and being that, I keep seeing the same problems arising, whether it's in friendships or relationships. And actually now I'm having to say, no, this is who I am. But it's taken time. It's taken a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think this is quite a nice place to end this podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your time with me, Eloise.
Thank you for inviting me. Honestly, I've had such a wonderful time discussing. It's been, the conversation's been amazing. Thank you.
So everybody, thank you for joining us and listening and sharing your time with us. If you enjoyed this podcast, please hit subscribe, and I look forward to sharing some more podcasts with you and hopefully some more insights. Thank you.